When Mike Vrabel took the reins of the New England Patriots, he didn't just talk a big game, he promised an all-out attack in free agency, and man, has he delivered. This team's been stuck in the mud with back-to-back 4-13 seasons, and fans were screaming for a shakeup. Now Vrabel's got the front office tossing cash like it's confetti, and it's got everyone buzzing, because this isn't just spending, it's a full-on statement that the Pats are done playing small. Think about it, over $127 million in cap space, and they're not holding back a dime. They're out there hunting big names, locking in deals, and showing the league they mean business. It's not about patching holes, it's about building a squad that can slug it out with anyone. Vrabel's vision is crystal clear. No more excuses, no more losing. Just pure, aggressive football coming your way in 2025. So what's the move that's got the NFL world on fire? It all starts with one name, Milton Williams. This guy's the headliner, the spark that's lighting up this rebuild. And trust me, you're going to want to hear about this blockbuster signing. Let's dive into why he's the cornerstone of this whole thing. Because the Patriots just stole a star, and it's a game changer. But before we get into that, hit that like and subscribe button for more Patriots and all the NFL content. Can we get 200 likes on this video? The New England Patriots just dropped a bomb on the NFL, and it's got Milton Williams written all over it. Because this signing is pure fire. Snagged from the Philadelphia Eagles and Carolina Panthers in a heated chase, they locked him down for 4 years at a massive $104 million. That's $26 million a year, folks. At just 25, this dude's on the rise, and his 2024 stats scream superstar. 5 sacks, 10 quarterback hits, 7 tackles for loss, and a career-high 40 pressures. Against the Kansas City Chiefs in the Super Bowl, he owned the spotlight with 2 sacks and 4 pressures, proving he's built for the big stage. This isn't some random splash, it's a calculated heist to fix a pass rush that was a total joke last season, ranking dead last with just 28 sacks. The Eagles and Panthers were drooling over him, but the Patriots swooped in, outbidding everyone to plant their flag with a young stud who's only getting better. Pair that with a price tag that tops even Tom Brady's biggest Patriots paycheck, and you've got a move that says, we're not here to mess around, we're here to dominate. What makes this even wilder? It's the cornerstone of Vrabel's whole plan. Williams is the guy who's going to wreck offenses and set the tone up front. But he's not rolling solo. The Patriots are stacking the trenches with more muscle. Let's talk about who's joining him, because this line's about to get nasty. The New England Patriots are turning their line into a brick wall, and it's not just about one guy. They're loading up both sides of the ball with beasts. First up, Khyiris Tonga rolls in from the Arizona Cardinals on a 1-year, $2.7 million deal. This 6'4", 338-pound monster's a run-stuffing machine with 89 career tackles and 4 passes defended across 53 games, stepping in after David Godchaux got shipped to the New Orleans Saints. Last year's run defense was a train wreck. Teams ran all over them, but Tonga's here to clog lanes and let the playmakers shine. Then there's Morgan Moses, snatched from the New York Jets for 3 years at $24 million, with a max of $28.5 million. At 34, this vet right tackle's a rock. Last season, he played 722 snaps, 14 starts, and allowed just 2 sacks. He's not just here to block. He's mentoring rookie Caden Wallace and keeping Drake Maye off the turf. Sure, his age raises eyebrows, but at $8 million a year, it's a steal for a guy who brings stability to an offensive line that stunk it up in 2024. The New England Patriots are stacking their linebacker crew with pure heat, and it's got Mike Vrabel's fingerprints all over it. He lives for this stuff. First, they grabbed Robert Spillane from the Las Vegas Raiders for 3 years at $37 million. This guy was a menace in 2024, racking up 8.5 sacks and earning Defensive Player of the Week honors with his downhill speed and relentless energy. Teamed up with Jawan Bentley, who's fighting for a new deal in his contract year, Spillane's bringing an edge that's been missing since the glory days. Then there's Harold Landry, a Vrabel favorite from the Tennessee Titans, locked in for 3 years at $43.5 million. He smashed it last season with 9 sacks, giving the Patriots a versatile weapon who can rush the edge and disrupt plays anywhere. These aren't just bodies, they're tone setters who fit Vrabel's smash-mouth style like a glove. Coverage isn't their superpower, but who cares when they're blowing up backfields and making quarterbacks sweat? This linebacker haul is a game changer. Fast, physical, and fearless. Exactly what you'd expect from a coach who's been there himself. The Patriots are building a defense that's going to punish teams late in the season. Curious how the back end's shaping up. The secondary's about to take you back to the shutdown era. Let's roll. The New England Patriots are rewriting history in their secondary, and Carlton Davis is the name lighting up the scoreboard. Plucked from the Detroit Lions for 3 years at $60 million, this guy's a man coverage beast, ranked among the league's top 20 corners in 2024. Pair him with Christian Gonzalez, and you've got a duo that could lock down anybody. Toss in Marcus Jones, Jabril Peppers, and Kyle Duggar, and this unit's got speed, swagger, and bite, something the Patriots desperately needed after getting torched by multi-receiver sets last year. The New England Patriots are giving Drake Maye some real help, and it starts with smart, steady moves on offense. They re-signed Austin Hooper for 1 year at $5 million, with a max of $7 million, to team up with Hunter Henry at tight end. These two aren't flashy, but they're dependable targets who can keep the chains moving. Exactly what a young quarterback needs when he's still finding his footing. Hooper's been around the block, and Henry's a vet presence, so Maye's got some safety nets out there now. Next, Mack Hollins jumps in from the Buffalo Bills on a 2-year, $8.4 million deal, maxing out at $10.4 million. Back in 2022 with Josh McDaniels, he posted 57 catches for 690 yards, and last year, he outscored every Patriots receiver in touchdowns. He's a depth guy with special teams juice, pushing youngsters like Jalen Polk and Javon Baker to step up. Then there's Joshua Dobbs, signed from the San Francisco 49ers for 2 years at $8 million, taking over as Maye's backup, probably spelling the end for Joe Milton unless a trade pops up. The New England Patriots roster is taking shape, and it's time to see how this puzzle looks with Drake Maye at the helm. At quarterback, Maye's got 15 touchdowns and 10 interceptions from his rookie year, showing flashes but needing polish. Joshua Dobbs is his steady backup now. Running backs locked down with Ramondre Stevenson, who's a stud even if he fell short of 1,000 yards last season. And Antonio Gibson adds a solid 500-plus yards as his change-of-pace partner. These two can carry the load, no question. Wide receivers, a mixed bag. Demario Douglas led with 621 yards and 3 touchdowns. Keyshawn Bout was close with 600 yards and 3 scores. But Kendrick Bourne barely showed up stats-wise. Mack Hollins brings some punch, yet there's no true number 1. Could Travis Hunter fall to them at pick 4 in the draft? Tight ends Hunter Henry and Austin Hooper are a decent combo. Nothing elite, but good enough to scrap for yards. The offensive line, though? It ranked 30th last year. Morgan Moses helps at right tackle, but left tackle's a glaring weak spot. So is this Patriots squad a contender or just hype? Smash that like button if you're buying in, and subscribe. We're gunning for 20,000 subs, and you're the key. Drop a comment. And what's your take on Maye's future? Let's hear it.